Okay, I'm going to show you how to take some 1¼ PVC and make you some rod holders to go on the back. Now, I know this come off my other kayak, so I'm going to make some to go on this one, so I'm going to show you how to make yours. So the first thing you want to do, and you can make them whatever length you want them, but these are about 12 inches. So the first thing you want to do is take your 1¼ PVC, or if you want to make yours larger, you can, but you'll just have to step up a different size on the PVC you're making your rack out of, whatever fits your kayak. But I'm using 1¼ inch, that seems to work for me. So I'm going to measure out 12 inches. And let's cut that off. Okay, now, to make that groove right there, if you're using spinning reels, you know that the little base part of it can slide right down in here. That'll keep it from swiveling around and everything, give it a good place to lock in. To make that, what you want to do, you take your piece of 12-inch PVC, you want to pull from one end, you want to mark about 2 inches. And then you want to spot about 1 inch wide. Kind of eyeball it like that. Don't have to be perfect, but I like mine to be pretty uniform. Then I've just got a 1 inch paddle bit. You want to get the edge of your paddle bit down at that 2 inch mark. Something like that. Now you just want to be careful, because if you just try to rip through there real fast, it will kind of blow things out. Just take your time. Don't try to force it. You can see how it's going to tear that piece out already. So kind of just stop right in there. Once you get through, you see how it's going to have a notch right there. It's going to give us a kind of a rounded edge. Okay, now to finish cutting this out, what I do, I just take my PVC cutters, I line them up right on the mark I just made. Cut that. No need for jigsaws or whatever, unless that's the way you want to do it, but this will work pretty good for you. Now, show you another little trick. Get all this plastic out from under me that's sticking in me. You've got kind of a rough hole there. Take your heat gun, turn on, and just warm it up a little bit. Now that you've got it warmed up a little bit, just take your razor knife and just kind of trim it out. That heating that PVC up is going to make it a whole lot easier to cook. But I just take my razor knife, clean that rough edge out, and then what I do is take my knife and I go down on that inside edge here. I go down on that inside edge, I'll cut that out, try to bevel it. Then what I'm going to do is on these sharp points right here, I'm going to cut me about a 45-degree angle on that. What I'm going to do is take a file. If you don't have a round edge file like that, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. That's kind of rounded. That's what I'm going to use. If you just have the flat sides, one just flat, you can do that. Or you can just do it with your knife, whatever you want to do. But I like to take my file and knock those edges down now. And I'll take that round point, work in there, and round those edges off down at the bottom there. Okay, we've got our pieces cut, got our notch cut in it, got it, kind of sanded down, filed down, made it smooth, rounded off those sharp edges there. Now we want to get it flared out like this. You can see this bottle here, I guess you can figure it out by now. But a simple little trick, what you want to do, you can take your bottle. Now, this is just I don't drink many sodas, but this is what I drink when I do drink a soda. There's a IBC Black Cherry. I'll take that bottle, and I'll just set it out here, and I'm going to take my heat gun, And I'm going to heat just the top edge of this up here. Put my heat gun right around there, about a half, 3/4 of an inch. Okay, you can see you're getting it soft where it's pliable. What you want to do is just set it right on top of your drink bottle and push down, or you can hold it and kind of look at it, but you can push down on it, kind of keep it straight and kind of flare it out the way you want it to look. And I'll show you another little trick. You'll take that rag you got with a little cool water on it, rub it when you got it in the position that you want it. You'll see that it will cool it off. You can see those look pretty equal there. That'll work pretty good. There's our rod holders. And we'll have this here to mount for our light, and as well as our camera mount. So we'll get all this done, get it sanded, painted. We'll show you what it looks like.